All right, here we are. Here we are. We're live. All right, sweet, sweet, sweet. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, my name is Siv Kunbuth. I'm actually sitting in my comfort of my home in Merced, California. Who would have thought, right? Shy kid, refugee from Laos, growing up on welfare and food stamp, really having, the things that my a lot of friends had, low self-esteem, no confidence, be able to do a presentation like this on live, to people all around the world for Valentus. So I'm just super humbled, super grateful, and blessed that I'm here with you tonight. Now, I'm just going to do a brief overview on what we're really excited about and how we're helping so many people get results, have fun, and share with you a simple three-step process that we do it using technology, as well as we do have the time to is the one-on-ones and the meetings that we do. So I'm super excited about that. So a little bit about me: I am a father of 8 children, have 7 girls, 1 boy. So when I tell people I barely have any time for anything, I am not kidding. I barely have any time for anything. My background is in retail sales management, and prior to working from home, it was, I was so busy. I thought at being a husband and a father, my main thing was to go and chase the money, right? So I was living paycheck to paycheck. I was busy doing that. Barely had any time for my family. My wife and I fought most of the time because we barely had a time for each other for a relationship, and I was mostly tired and burnt out throughout my life. And then one day, a friend of mine reached out to me and said, "Hey, Siv, there's this work from home opportunity. You really need to take a look at it." Now, I'll be honest, I was super pumped up and excited, but I've tried so many different things and none of them went the way they wanted to or I wanted them to go. And I ended up being a really busy father on top of my corporate career. And, it just sucked. I failed miserably on a lot of them. But here's the thing: I knew at that time, whatever I was doing, right? If I did it for the next 5 years, I was going to have the same exact thing, or even worse. I might have more money, but less family. And so I had to give this opportunity a go. And here's what happened. Like now I wake up, I'm actually doing this from the comfort of my own home. I could be doing it anywhere. Like a few days ago, I was doing presentation from my car. Such a blessing to be able to see my kids grow up, go vacation with them. Like I never imagined this. Me and my wife actually working together versus working to against each other. So I'm so excited about life, and I'm so excited to be able to share this opportunity with you. All right, so here we are, just to share with you some real pictures, so you can see. Hey, this is my little guy. So seven girls, 1 boy. That's my little guy, and that's my beautiful wife right there. It's just an incredible experience so far. And as a triple diamond speaking to you, I do want to make a few things clear. Is that earnings and statements made by myself, in any express product testimonial or business, is to share with you the opportunity and what is what this opportunity has done for so many people. But it does not guarantee that you're going to get the same results, because I can't predict your work ethic, your level of hustle, and what you're willing to do, right? And your body type and all that good stuff with the products. Now, it varies for everybody. One thing I know that we can all agree on is the three things that everybody wants more of, right? When I was working for corporate America, trading my time for money, I still wanted more money. Every time I had opportunity to do overtime, I was always there, but I didn't have the time freedom. I didn't have the time to spend the money with my family. And of course, it was definitely taxing on my health, because at one point in my life, I actually had to commute 5 hours a day, right? Barely any sleep. It felt like I was coming home, and then as soon as I put my head down, it's time to wake up already. So there's three things that we can all agree on that we want, and it's better health, more money, and more time freedom. And we're doing it through the home-based business industry, right? Because millions of dollars are spent every day in high-budget advertising. Like high-profile athletes, celebrities, millions just for shelf space, right? In traditional businesses, but home-based business, we don't spend a nickel on advertising. Why? When you don't have to, right? When you get real people that can get real results, they can get excited about the 50% that you save on high ads and budgeting. You can actually pay to people that are getting real results to real people. That's one of the best things that's the greatest things about this industry. But if you look at it, it's actually one of the most lucrative growing industries in the world. It's 189, almost $200 billion industry, home-based business through word of mouth, right? We do it every day anyways. And you actually, just to understand the magnitude of this, when somebody showed me the figures, I was blown away. If you put music, movie, video game, natural foods, NFL, NBA together, combine them, this industry dwarfs those industries combined all by itself, because it's something that we all do anyways. You get excited about that. And so I just want to say this too, is if it sounds like I'm yelling at you, I'm not. I'm just really excited. Okay. So when I was working my traditional corporate job, 95%, I was part of 95% in the rat race. I only got paid two different ways. When I went to work, I got paid. When I didn't go to work, I didn't get paid. There were times where I felt bad for my children because they were sick, but I was reluctant to call in sick because to take care of my son or my daughters, because I knew I wouldn't be able to make the money that needed to pay the bills, put a roof under their heads, and provide food. So I was busy trying to trade time for money. And when I learned about this industry, it allowed me to break that shackle, and oppression, and go into the 5% leverage-based income, where these people know how to build systems or leverage off of systems to be able to make money in their sleep. And that's exactly what the home-based business industry has done for me as a busy father. While I'm actually taking care of my family, I can create a lifestyle by design. Okay. So when you're evaluating a business opportunity such as this, experts say that you should look at a few key components, right? Because if any of these components are not in line and it's not scaling up, then you're going to struggle. So you want to look at the company, the products, the compensation plan, training support, and training timing and trends. Okay. And so here we go. All right, I'm going to go over the company real quick. The company is Valentus, launched by a gentleman and his wife, Dave and Joyce Jordan, a company for distributors by distributors. And prior to this company or launching this company, they're already very successful entrepreneurs in their own right. Owns a sports memorabilia business, was doing over $100 million a year. One of the top eBay sellers back at this time, but he saw the need in this industry. He did some things in the industry. He saw the goods and the bads, and he wanted to make a difference. And that's why Valentus was born in home-based business, launched in 2014 in July, backed by millions in capital, 100% debt-free. We own everything from the products, the development, the products, the manufacturing facility, the real estate from day one until now, almost 7 years in the making, already amassing over 200 million in total sales, and we have zero debt. Continue to scale up with our own money. That's huge in any opportunity. I mean, man, it's just crazy. How important that is, right? Starting with a blank slate so you can continue to scale. But what really pulled on my heartstrings as I was investigating this company early on, aside from the 5 critical elements, is the 6th element. I was talking to other leaders in the company, talked to the CEO, and the one thing I started to get and it resonated with me is this company is built by heart. Everyone, one team, one dream, working together. And at one point, over 350 documented diamonds in the company, 90% of them were people with no experience whatsoever in the industry of home-based business and failed in the industry before. And that is the big attribute to how the company principles are. It is built by heart, right? So that's the 6th element. And I think that's the glue that puts everything together. So now let's go into why we're going at the rate that we are. Like especially right now, okay? Well, a lot of things are having a major challenge economically. Imagine how many times, how many times have you actually opened a refrigerator today? Like a lot of people couldn't even count, right? The truth about weight loss is this: roughly 2 out of 3 adults are overweight. 30% of them are children, and diabetes is the fastest growing disease in the world. And I think there's a major correlation with being overweight and diabetes, right? The average dress size in 1985 is 8, today is 14. We used to consume 6 pounds of sugar every year. Now it's 200 pounds per person per year. Because you think about it, right? As a fitness enthusiast, I look at nutritional labels like I read a book, It's just like, man, I'm really into it because the sugar are not labeled sugar anymore. It's like, what are you guys trying to hide? So Valentus saw a need in the marketplace to help people make better food choices. So they created all natural products to help you make that choice. Okay. And that's why when Valentus was born. And so we're not the only companies talking about it. There's major news publications, Time Magazine, Newsweek, Internet, articles, everybody's talking about it. But in case you weren't aware, obesity is $100 million. It's a huge industry. 100 million on a diet in the U.S. and a billion globally. 7% gain in body fat actually increases your chance of diabetes by 52%. And weight loss is a huge 200 billion global enterprise. And imagine with everything that's happened in the last year or so, I think a lot more people is going to need help with facilitating the weight management goal. Because as I mentioned, how many times have you opened a refrigerator thus far, especially with the lockdown, right? Nothing better to do than eat some food, I mean, what else is there to do? Cabin fever. The truth about weight loss. So for me, fortunately, I didn't have to tackle this myself, but I do have friends that were able to help me answer this question because I can actually go into a restaurant, eat everything on the menu, gain 0 pounds. My friends just look at the menu and gain 10 pounds. So my friends look at the menu and gain 10 pounds. I ask them a question. Hey, listen, how's dieting this, that, and the other? And like, look, it sucks, Siv. At the end of the day, it sucks. It costs a lot of money. It's complicated. I got to do this, smoke this, snort that, whatever, right? So many different ways. And there's also a compliance issue. Whatever they did to lose the weight, if they stop doing it, guess what? Weight comes back and say, hey, what's up? I'm back, right? So that's why one of our key flagship product is the world's most successful coffee. Imagine this. If you already drink coffee, you have all natural ingredients that actually helps increase your energy, improves your mood, and crushes your cravings. That's crazy, right? Because you don't have to convince these individuals to drink coffee or understand the concept of weight loss and coffee. It's just like a no-brainer. Two of the biggest things people are looking for. Now, this is not the only coffee we have because we understand as a company, we want to actually give people opportunities. They have different palates, right? So this is a little bit bolder tasting Optimum Slim Roast, and we have several other coffees that you can try for yourself. But what's different about Thermal Roast and Optimum Slim Roast is that we have the patented Vaso 6 ingredient, and Vaso 6 actually is part of the reasons why people are getting such incredible results because it actually helps you with vasodilation. It actually helps you with producing a natural molecule in your body, nitric oxide, to increase that in oxygenation. So absolutely great. And when you get this, if you haven't tried it yet, open it up and just smell it. It's like I tell my kids, like it's like aromatherapy before the actual therapy of drinking a coffee, right? Incredible. Now, for the folks that want to enhance the coffee products and want to get even better results, guess what? We got the coffee booster. Thermal Perk. This is a capsule, is vegan friendly, non-GMO, gluten-free, dairy-free, no sugar. And you can take 20 to 30 minutes before the coffee and it increases the thermogenic fat burning effects, like literally tortures your fat. Right? It could also be taken by itself if you're a non-coffee drinker. So don't worry, we haven't forgot about you. Again, coffee is just one of our flagship products, and it's not the only product because we're not a one-trick pony. Now, why coffee? Coffee is $120 billion industry. Weight loss is $100 billion industry, right? When we figured that out a year after we launched, that's when Valentus, all natural weight loss coffee was born. It's also the second most consumed beverage in the world, second to water. And guess what? You need water to make coffee. Billions of cups are consumed every day worldwide. And as I mentioned, people will drink coffee for the rest of their lives. And okay, so we don't just have one product. We have weight management, wellness, and skincare. We want to help you get sexier from the inside out. It's not just covering it up. It's actually getting you to feel the energy, the mental clarity, the vitality. You can sleep better and like hibernate. You can drink that, sleep better, and burn fat. It's crazy. And the mental focus, vibrant looking skin. We got so many incredible products for you to get all the information, all our products, because unfortunately today, I won't have the 2 to 3 hours to go all through all the product ingredients. I want to just give you a brief overview. If you want to learn more about our products, we're 100% transparent. Visit valentusproducts.com to get all the details. Now, I'm going to highlight a few products that a lot of people are raving about it because this is a huge sector of the industry. Is energy drinks, multi-billion-dollar industry. This tastes like berries. You get all the energy with no crash. Immune boost, right? It improves your immune function, fully loaded with antioxidants, tastes like grapes. Okay, and you mix those with water. I think 16 ounces of water. And so the tropical blast is it's a great flavor. It tastes like orange. or what is pina colada, and it's it's a great tasting product that also facilitate your weight management goal because it curbs and crushes your cravings. Okay, imagine that. And then of course we have, I kind of call this the blood cleanse. The more detox stands for mineralization, oxygenation, rejuvenation, electrolytes. It's also infused with activated charcoal and carbon 60. 2 drops of this in 16 ounces of water will actually give you super antioxidants, right? Carbon 60 is 172 times stronger than vitamin C, right? Stronger than vitamin, 172 times. It kills bacteria and viruses, chelates heavy metals, and removes toxins, through the food consumptions of processed foods, as well as, fish and stuff like that. Helps prevent nerve cell damage. This is such an incredible product. I can't say enough about this product, especially for me being Laotian. I eat a lot of sodium rich foods, right? And this product is so helpful. And I recently just went into a strictly plant-based diet for the last 8 weeks, and I feel incredible. And leading to that is the Prevail Detox Tea. So I started with intermittent fasting, and when I do that, this product, because it's all about gut health. Detox is a detoxification tea, tastes like green tea and honey. And when I take this, I feel that my body can eat less. I can eat less food, and my body can absorb the nutrients, so I can actually go longer with all the energy. It's just amazing. So, all right. And so something I'm very proud of was introduced to us exclusive to Valentus. Nobody else has it. You can't get it on the shelves of anywhere else other than Valentus umbrella of products. Is a 2-time Nobel Prize nominee, Dr. Joseph Airy. He introduced it to our company. It's emulin, right? Emulin is a flavonoid that is now missing in our food sources, right? You can't eat enough vegetables or fruits to get this flavonoid that your body needs, and it's essential. It's an essential vitamin-like compound, just like oxygen and water. Everybody needs it. It doesn't matter if you're a baby, from the womb to the tomb, right? Because this is very important to processing carbs and sugar. We all eat carbs. We all eat sugar. Without the proper processing of carbs and sugar, what happens? Our body either stores it as fat or toxins. The difference in the two types of emulin, the emulin C and the emulin N, emulin C is to help people that need control over the sugar, and the M is for maintenance for everybody. Okay. All right, so 24/7 carb burn is very simple. AM formula, PM formula. Wake up in the morning, optimize your metabolism. Take that in the morning, especially for folks busy on the go. Boom, pop that, you're done. And then PM formula helps you sleep better and also burn fat while you sleep. So incredible product. Another product is complement to everything that I've just shared with you, because it's all about absorption, right? If your body can't absorb the nutrients you put into it, it's like flushing money down the toilet. The Prevail Max Spray, 3 to 4 sprays underneath your tongue. It's a spray pharmaceutical that actually helps you oxygenate and circulate your blood, and so your cell walls are open to absorb all the nutrients. The Prevail Canine is for dogs and cats. It's cool. If you mess up on it till you bark for like a day or so, it's all good. All right. So we also acquired a company that had incredible products like Instant Youth, Ageless, and Hybrid, all these other incredible products. That's when we started opening up our skincare line. Instant Youth is exactly what it says. In a matter of 90 seconds, you can notice a huge difference in the wrinkly areas like the crow's feet, right? So 90 seconds, Ageless is a product that is infused with all natural botanicals, high nutrient dense foods from all around the world, sourced from all around the world. And you do this, it's for long-term youthful looking skin. I do it every night right after the shower. Hibernate, I mentioned that already. The E3 is energy drink, also with the electrolytes for the active individual. The P4 is a meal replacement to give you all the things that you need. All right, so here's the deal. Now we're going to go into timing. Went over company, products, now we're going to timing, because the timing is what everybody talks about in terms of opportunity. But here's one thing I want to just say is the truth, right? Just the truth is timing is made of two numbers, right? The amount of distributors and the sales value. Whenever that number is really high, you missed it, right? When I talk to people, barely anybody's even heard about Valentus. Okay, that's huge. That's a clue, right? We did 300,000 the very first year. Second year came out the weight loss coffee, 3 million. So I think we cracked the code in terms of expansion, and then 32 million after that. Already in 6 years, amassing 220. And get this, in the next 18, 24 months, because of the timing component, and I guess the nature of where the economy is, people looking for ways to make extra money, right? Or if not extra money, is to, like replace the income they lost. And so we're looking to do more in the next 18 to 24 months than we've done in the past year. Past 6 years. So I'm excited about what we've done, but I'm even more excited about what we're about to do. Okay. And so the compensation plan, You know, part of the reasons why people are able to achieve financial success with Valentus is because out of every dollar, we pay 50% of that into member incentives through 7 profit centers. In fact, we just added on the 9th of January of this year an 8th way to get paid. I'm going to go over that. So I'm going to go over all the ways that we get paid briefly. And, you know, to be honest, I didn't quite understand the compensation plan until like 6 to like a few months into it, because I got started with this company just to help my friend out. I didn't understand the magnitude of a simple product that excites people. But here's part of the reason why I got excited is when I got started, people started asking me for my websites. Whenever they buy products from your website, right? You'll get up to $200 in bonuses. Right. Once you achieve a promotion rank, then it can be up to $300. But just getting started, when somebody purchases products from your website, you can earn up to $200 based upon the package that they choose to buy from you. Right. And that's at the wholesale price. Okay. So I'm excited about retail because we're you know, anytime you get an opportunity to have a simple e-commerce platform that you can share with people and they can buy it and the company does all the other work for you, that's cool. But I'm more excited about the legacy type income. I want to be, as a father, the most important thing for me is build legacy wealth, right? So when you get started with Valentus, you're going to go out and find your founding members, right? Your first 3 people, your founding members. The company's going to pay you a bonus of $100 for each person that you bring in at the business builder level. So 575 levels, that's 1, 2, that's $300 for your founding members. Once you find your 3 people that are your founding members, you are now legacy qualified. You got your very first promotion. So kudos to you. High five, right? Because the 4th, 5th to infinity, when you introduce people to the referral network that we're building, you now pay double instead of, you know, if we're doing the same thing. So you're excited about that. Well, guess what? When you introduce Chris, Dave, and Mike, you made $600 versus $300, but that's still personal production. To increase and incentivize you to help your team build their team, and not just you played a sign-up game and sign up a whole bunch of people just make $200. We came out with this legacy bonus through your people, right? So if you help Chris, Dave, and Mike get promoted the way you got promoted, because everybody wants to get promoted, right? Well, they find their first 3 people, they're all really happy because they made $300 each. But guess what? That's 9 people at $100 each. That's a $900 legacy bonus going to you. But it doesn't stop there, because those 9 people are also going to want to get promoted just like you did with Chris, Dave, Mike. And guess what? Boom, you triplicate that, right, to the 3rd level. And guess what? Boom, that's 27 people. You know, that's, you know, like, that's 27 people, that's $2,700 that's going into your bank account the following Friday. So, and that goes to infinity. Everybody that's legacy coded to you, that's a huge driver, right, in our compensation plan. So the dual team bonus, you know, with the 3rd way that we get paid is you have 2 sides, right? You have a left team, you have right team. And the way I like to illustrate to simplify things is, imagine you're in the middle of the street, you have a store on the left side of the street, a store on the right side of the street. Anytime people purchase products from any of those stores, right, is you have points connected to the products purchased. Now get this, it's not just based upon the price purchase from you. It's not personal production. It's through the accruing production of your entire team, customers, people through your distribution network, all that good stuff, right? So the way this works is, let's say, for example, it's a 2-to-1 ratio. Okay, 200 to 100 ratio. Anytime you meet that, that's considered a cycle. So let's imagine your left team produced one this week, 2,000 cycles in points, and the right team produced 1,000 in points. That means you would have 10 cycles, right? 10 cycles at $20 each, that's $200 that week. But it doesn't stop you there, because as you rank advance in the compensation plan by helping people duplicate the 3 get 3 model, that's really it. You know, you're going to be able to actually cycle more based upon the 200 to 100 ratio. Once you achieve diamond, you can cycle up to 100 times a week, 2,000 double diamond, 200 times, 4,000 triple diamond, so on and so forth. The max cap for this every single week is $100,000 a week. I hope I didn't lose anybody, right? The most you can make with this is $100,000 a week, $400,000 a month. The best part about this part of the comp plan, unlike any other comp plans I've seen like this, right, similar to this, but not exactly like this, is that there's 0 flushing. If you're not able to qualify to cycle out that week, it doesn't disappear to your upline. It doesn't disappear at all. It actually carries over with you week over week, month over month, like a savings account, until you're able to get paid out based upon the 200 to 100 100 ratio at $20 each. Okay, so it's something I pay attention to every single Friday. This is the most important thing that I look at, because here's something I know is if I'm the only one getting paid, that's good. That's personal production income. But if everybody's getting paid, that's better, because that's team building income. That's legacy income. That's long-term residual. And the dual team check match is this. When you get somebody started, right, your first 3 people that started, right, in this example, you show them how to make some money, right? Imagine you help those 3 people that got started with you, Pam, Sid, and Matt, make $800 a month, right? Let's just say monthly, even though it's a weekly commission, let's say month, just to make it easier to understand, is at 20%, because that's your first level, it's 160 times 3 members, that's $480, right? Well, guess what? They're going to go find their 3 people to duplicate that process. They help them make an extra $1,000 a month, 15%. That's your second level. You make 150 times 9, that's 1,350. Then you triplicate the 3 get 3 model, and they go find their 3 people. Guess what? That's another $500 every month for them, 10%. That's $50 times 9 is 450. And this is up to 5 levels, right? I mean, up to 7 levels. I'm just showing you in this example 4 levels. Based on the 4 level check match, right? It's just you're making an extra $2,505 that month. Okay. And again, this is a weekly compensation plan. Okay. Up to 7 levels, right? 7 generations deep. So everything I've gone over so far is weekly. Now I'm going to share with you the monthly. The enrollment pool bonus, really, I tell people, like, look, this is just kind of another way for the CEO to say, hey, let's get you into the black so you can start earning money. Okay. So the enrollment pool bonus, every single month, the company looks at entire earnings. They take 1% from that and they distribute among people who qualify. The way you qualify is for every 3 business builder you bring in a calendar month, you get a share. So if you bring in 3 people, that's 1 share. You bring in 6, you get 2 shares. You bring in 9, you get 3, so on and so forth. But imagine this: you bring in 3 people your very first month getting started. That's $300, right? It's $100 for each business builder. $300. If the average share is about $200, you add that 3 plus 2, that's $500. If you invested $575 to get in at the business builder pack to get to this, boom, you're like almost in the black. That's exciting for a lot of people. I mean, where else can you start a business and actually break even, right? That's what I mean by in the black. So the monthly car bonus, man, I'm like, by this time, I'm like, okay, I'm seeing all the different ways I'm getting paid. And so when I reach diamond, it's like, okay, $400. And when you reach double diamond, you get $800, triple diamond, 1,000, like so on. So it's like, okay, thanks for the extra cash, right? It's awesome. Such an incredible, generous compensation plan. But it doesn't stop there, because as I mentioned, January 9th of this year, we added on the global bonus pool. So you can actually earn points for every product you purchase, building the business, helping your team build the business, all that good stuff. And based upon the points that you accumulate at the end of this year, you receive a share for every 10 points that you earn, right? So it's crazy. And, we're guesstimating. So these are not factual numbers. The share will vary from 1,000 to 5,000 a share. Okay. Now, get this. A lot of people have several hundred shares. Imagine if you have 100 shares, 100 points, several hundred points. Imagine you have 100 points by the end of the year. That means you have 10 shares, because every 10 points equals a share, right? That's 10 shares. If 10 shares times 5,000, that's 50,000 just bonus on top of all the different ways that we get paid, right? Based upon this example. That's huge. Okay. And so something I'm very excited about, and I want to celebrate more with everybody, is the Atlantis Bahamas luxury resort trip. Triple diamond, once you achieve triple diamond with the company, it's an all expense paid trip for 7 days at the Cove. And if you look it up, you're looking at $800 to $1,000 a night. Okay. You get the airfare, and when you're there, you get $1,000 to spend while you're there. Like, come on now. It's just crazy. So when I was working my corporate job, I've always dreamed of owning a traditional business. I wanted to kick the rat race and just do things for myself. But it was so hard. They didn't offer enough overtime for me and, incentives for me to make more money so I can have it saved, and an extra 100,000 or 500,000 to invest in a big box retailer or a turnkey franchise, and all the other things I didn't have experience in. So, it's just a big risk. And so that's the traditional business model. part of the reason why people are growing at the rate that we are, already shipping and doing business in 100 plus countries, is we actually give you a very simple access point. The barrier of entry is very low. For a one-time $20, less than the price of a pizza, you have access to worldwide distribution rights, free done-for-you websites, payroll, customer service, shipping and handling, research and development. Dave Jordan, the CEO, has never called me and said, "Hey, Siv, we're gonna come up with this new product. Can you give me another $50,000? Because I know you're getting money." Or never, ever. Right? When I started, we have a few products. Now we have 30 plus products, and never has Dave and company said, "Hey, Siv, give us more dough." Nah. So cutting edge marketing material, unlimited income potential. It's just such a blessing to so many people. And you just got to decide, right? Once you pay the $20 to activate your position, just got to decide how you want to launch a business. Just like any business out there, you can purchase products at wholesale, right? And then retail the products to just launch a business, get the products out there. The retail price is $79.95. But of course, if you come with the basic pack, we say this is the most expensive per product price of $59 because retail is $79.95. If you want to start getting wholesale prices and discounts, then it's the three box price. The starter pack is $40, $8 each. And we keep it simple. All products are priced the same. And you're serious and you want to actually get more bang for your buck, products for yourself, products for your family, to just market and share with everybody, then you get 36 products for $33 each, basically for $11.99.95. And we actually waive the $20 fee. We also throw in a few other business building strategies within this kit. Okay. So just getting where you fit in. And that's as I mentioned, that's the best part about this opportunity. Doesn't matter where you get in, you can start making money out the gate. All right. So I'm going to share with you how and why a lot of people are duplicating the $575.95 business builder pack with the 350 samples, okay, to make $3,160. So let's imagine you get started at $575.95 right now today, and you get 350 individual sample sticks of coffee, right? That works. So you get, and then we show you how to divide it into 6-day experiences, okay? So you divide 6-day experience with 350. That means you have 58 of these 6-day trial packs to retail, right, at $20 each. $20 each is simple, right? People don't have to think about it. It's very, very simple. $20 times 58, that's $1,160. Where else in the world of business can you actually get a return on investment just like that? It's really tough. If you get lucky, you'll break even, but it gets worse. Most of the time, for you to get products into people's homes and for them to try it out, you actually spend out of pocket, right? The reason for the $20 is because it's simple, low barrier entry. People will try it out, they'll get results. So out of the 58 people are going to get results. Their friends are going to ask them about the energy, all this good stuff. So roughly, you're going to get about 30 people from the 58 that's going to purchase a combination of 1 or 3 products, right? That's $30 times 30 people. That's $900 on top of the 160. Okay. And then of course, you also have people out of that, like my sister or some of your friends that's like, man, see this. And like, okay, I know you're making money and I know this company's going to be a household name. I'm starting to hear a little bit about it and I want to be able to capitalize. So about 6 people out of the 58 can say, okay, this makes way too much sense. And if it makes way too much sense, I can make way too much money. And so they got started with you at the business builder pack, $100 fast start times 6, that's $600. And now unlock the legacy code bonus of $100. So you made another $300. And of course, let's not forget about the 2 shares that you accrued based upon the 6 business builders that you bought in, because the 3 increments of 3. So there you go. That's where you get the $3,160 return. It's just huge. Now, at this point in time, I just want to say, man, there's a bunch of people getting incredible results with their coffee. I just shared with you the product company, the compensation plan, and how we're not just a weight loss coffee company, but we have an incredible guest speaker that's going to be coming on and sharing her results as well as her journey with Valentus from Bakersfield, California. So at this moment, I want to go ahead and welcome May Bonnin from Bakersfield, California. Could you please unmute yourself and share your journey with us?
Sure. Hello, guys. Good evening. Hi, Siv. Thank you so much for inviting me to be here. And yay, Catherine. Happy St. Patty's Day. I'm wearing green. Hope everybody's having a good day today. So yes, I just want to give you guys, by the way, Siv, great presentation. Hey, pal. I really love your presentation, very detailed. And you're somebody I look up to. Always very inspiring. And hello everybody again. So my story, I started with Valentus. It was in 2017 actually, and that time I was busy, working full time as a registered nurse. I was also finishing my master's. And then, of course, I'm a mom. You know, I have two kids, 10 and 7 years old. So always busy. And I thought that I will never go back to network marketing. I mean, I had experience before, but it was so different back then because back then I had to travel. I was all like every day. I'll be at somebody's living room, and then on weekends I'll be out of town doing presentations, and it was so tiring. I mean, the money was good, but for me, it wasn't really worth it at that time, just because at that time my kids were so little, and I was taking them with me all the time, and I was like, you know what, I really don't like it. I got so burnt out, and so I said to myself, that's it. I'll never do network marketing again. Actually, I was offered to do like cryptocurrency. And I actually did that because I think this is better. It's a lot easier, easy money, right? But there's no such thing as easy money, because if it's easy money, you better run away because it's probably a scam. Up until now, I don't know if it's a scam, but I'm sure it is. I'm not sure if I can tell you the name of the company, but anyway, I decided that after that, I will never do network marketing again. And so I have so many dreams, and I know that if I'm just working as a registered nurse, nothing's gonna happen. Um, so I've always wanted to be a doctor also. And I didn't want to really go back to school for a long time, because if I go to med school, it's going to be what, 8 years or so. So I said, I'm just going to be a nurse practitioner. Nurse practitioners, they do the same thing. We see patients, I prescribe. And so that's something that I would love to do. And so I went back to school. And then a year later, I got a phone call from Dr. Chi. Dr. Chi was the one who introduced me to network marketing first. And so he told me that he joined Valentus and it's the best company. And I said, okay, sure, I'll do it, because I realized that it was such a great opportunity. The company's amazing, the CEO, the people behind the company, the leadership. Of course, Dr. Chi, I trust him because I was with him in our previous company. And then the products, we have amazing products. The compensation plan, I was really blown away. So I said to myself, if I say no to this, I'll be crazy. So I just said yes, even if like I was so busy, because I had like 24 hours in a day actually wasn't enough for me, because I'm very active with my kids. My kids also have so many activities, and I was the one taking them to their like gymnastics, soccer, like so many things, piano, even voice lessons. My kids are doing that. And then, so I said yes to that opportunity, to Valentus 2017. But really, I told Dr. Chi, I'm just gonna secure my position, but there's no way really that I can do this. I mean, as much as I want to do it, but there's no way. So really, I didn't make that as an excuse, right? Because I don't want to be really busy for the rest of my life. So I actually used that excuse. I actually used that business to be the reason to join this business. And so I did. And then as soon as I graduated, that was the time that I really focused, because I don't have to go to school anymore. And then I have more time to do this. I was still working full time as a nurse practitioner at that time. And then I was doing this business whenever I have a break, whenever I'm in the restroom, in between patients, I would be messaging people, posting on social media. And I was, to my surprise, in 1 year, I was able to reach the second top rank in the company, which is, Crown Diamond. And if you guys don't know what Crown Diamond is, that just means that our team is making $2 million sales every month. And that is the power of this industry. Because do you think I can make what? Like $2 million sales a month, right? I can never do that. And that's why here there's teamwork, and you benefit from everybody's effort. You don't have to do this 24/7. We're not telling you also to quit your job, because you can even do this 1 hour a day, 2 hours a day. And then you're probably wondering, is it easy? I mean, it's a lot easier than other stuff. You know, it's a lot easier than owning a business. It's a lot easier than working forever. And when you own a business, I mean, I already know because as what Sib said earlier, he said that he has dreams to own a business, right? Your traditional business, but it's so hard. It is true. I mean, I've always wanted to own a restaurant too, and then it came true because of this business. But I realized that I'd rather do network marketing because it's a lot easier. And then the potential here, it's so huge. I never thought I'd be making that much money. Never in my dreams. So, and then also I never thought I'll be a networker. I never dreamed of becoming a networker. As a matter of fact, I used to look down on it. You know, when Dr. Chi introduced me to this industry, it took him a year to convince me to do this business. And I'm so glad that I opened my mind. And the lesson there is that you just have to be persistent, right? Because Dr. Chi was so persistent inviting me, and I said no to him multiple times. But then remember, a no is not a no forever. It's just not right now. Okay, so never stop. Never stop believing. Never ever quit, because you never know when your time is. You know, you might not be experiencing success right now, but you know what? It will come. It will come as long as you don't quit. I mean, it happened to me maybe really fast, you know, faster than others. But always remember that we all have the same destination. We're all gonna get there. It doesn't matter when, right? This is, guys, this is just a marathon, not a race. We're not racing. As long as we're gonna get to our destination. Yes, that's right, Hattie. Follow up is the key. My mistake also is that, you know, like I was trying to recruit people and then I forgot to follow up, because just because there's so many people that I'm talking to. So make a list, you guys. That way you know, okay, is it time to follow up on this person? So like there's times that I forget. And guess what? Just because I forgot, and like maybe 6 months later, I see this person joined, signed up under somebody else. You know, so don't make the same mistake that I did. And what you can do also is that just use social media. You know, social media, it is free. I got so many members from posting on social media. And then just don't get discouraged, you know. And unfortunately, most of there's so many relatives, friends who are not even going to sign up. And then the people that are strangers, the people we just met, they're the ones who are actually going to try your products, or they're the ones who's actually gonna believe in you more. You know, it's unfortunate, but who cares? And what else I'm gonna tell you? You know, this opportunity is so life-changing. I mean, it changed my life, and I made it a passion now to help other people, just because since this changed my life, then I want other people to experience it as well. Um, we are going to be changing so many people's lives, you know, whether it's financial, whether it's health. It's just it's a different feeling, you know, like it's priceless when somebody calls you and just tells you that, hey, you know, thank you so much for changing my life. Thank you so much that I'm no longer on medication because you introduced this product to me. Oh yeah, the piano, that's my daughter, right? She's she has piano lessons right now. Okay, good. Anyway, what else am I gonna tell you? I mean, there's so many things. There's so many things. Yeah, she's already good, but again, practice makes perfect. I'm okay. So let's make that as analogy. So like in network marketing, you don't have to know everything initially, right? So like my daughter, she didn't know how to play piano, but then it's been a year now, or almost 2 years that she's playing piano. So practice makes perfect. And guys, the people here, I want to congratulate you guys for showing up. And did you know that by just showing up, you are actually um, making someone make a life-changing decision, right? I'm going to Sam's Club. Okay. This is my husband, by the way. My very supporting husband. I don't know if you know him.
What's up, bro?
Hey, how's it going? Hello, hello. My eyes are bad. I gotta put my glasses on.
Okay, so let me just share with you guys what
oh, hey, Steve. What's going on, man?
what Valentus did to him.
It's all good. It's real life. This is what we do.
Right?
Yeah.
So he loves toys. He's into off-roading. And he always tells me he wants to buy this expensive toy. It's a dune buggy, like $40,000 toy. I'm like, are you crazy? You're not gonna buy a $40,000 toy. It's a car. It's like a car payment. It's so expensive. I said, no. And then one day, yes, that's crazy. And then one day he told me it's his day, or no, he told me he was gonna go to work. He came home with this toy. He bought it, and I was so mad. And he said, why? Like, don't be mad. I paid for it cash with my Valentus earnings. So how this is life changing. I mean, I'm sharing this with you because, like before, we used to fight a lot. I mean, it's normal, right? I mean, it's stressful to have like so many bills. It's stressful to be living paycheck to paycheck, and that changed. And because now we no longer have to check our bank account because we know that for sure there's money there. So, and then whenever somebody asks for help, it's just easier now to help people just because we have extra. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's all. I mean, for the guest, don't even think twice. I said yes right away because I know that this is such a great opportunity. It's something that you shouldn't even say no to. Don't even think about it. Just do it. I mean, what are you going to lose? There's nothing to lose. You're only going to lose those pounds. They're like inches of your body, right? I mean, who doesn't want that? And then this might be the opportunity that you've been waiting for. I mean, it's already in front of you. You just have to grab it. You just have to say yes to this and work this business as if you spent $1 million because you can get it back. I mean, for sure you can get it back as long as you put your time and effort into this. Nothing is impossible. So you guys have a good night, and wow. Thank you so much for inviting me. I don't know if I just talk, but thank you so much.
I just see like a bunch of mind-blowing emojis. Everybody, like, thank you so much for sharing your journey with us and just being real. Richard just walked in, said he's going to Sam's Club, right? It's like reminding me I got to go grocery shopping too. So that's the best part about this industry is it doesn't matter when you say yes, but just remember when you did say yes, you got position, right? That's what I keep remembering from your story, May, is you got position, because something about business, timing and positioning. And you're still going through your schooling. And I remember you posted on your Facebook when you got done with schooling. And after that, the rest is history. I started seeing you go double diamond, triple diamond, black, blue diamond, black, and then it was like royal, and then boom, like you jump ranks. And that's the thing that you also mentioned is by yourself, you can't do 2 million in sales by yourself, right? That's the best part about this industry. It allows you to leverage off the efforts and the excitement of other people. And so in closing, I just want to share this. So, again, May, thank you so much. Crown Diamond with Valentus, guys, second to the top position. And you know what? I just see her being crowned ambassador by the end of this year, sometime this year. Right. I see it. So thank you so much, May, and congratulations on all your success and your team success. So I'm just going to go and just share a few more slides to close this out. You know, I asked myself these 3 questions when I started seeing Valentus for what it is and understanding the magnitude of it. Because when I started understanding, like, okay, this is something everybody does already. And the business is really first grade, you know, I mean, kindergarten, show and tell. You know, people get excited, people share, just like May mentioned, on Facebook all the time. And you just have to learn the systems, because systems what duplicates, you know, it's not about what works in this industry, it's about what duplicates. So systems what duplicate. Once you master the simple steps, like sharing your website, because you get all done for you websites, inviting people, using the tools like the Zoom. This is a tool. You don't have to be the expert, but you can be paid like one, right? You don't have to be the expert. You can be paid like one. Use the Valentus Share app, you know, because you're all you're doing is you're just show and tell, right? The tell is in the tool, but you're the show person. You're the guide. You're the tour guide, right? You're the messenger, not the message. And then if you're willing to work as a team, because together everybody achieves more. You're in it for yourself, but you're not by yourself. And like May said, it's a big thing to understand. By yourself, you can't do the kind of sales that you imagine to do to achieve the kind of financial success you want. But because of Valentus and the lucrative compensation plan through a team building methodology, you can show people to do what you do. Find your 3 founding members, teach those 3 founding members to find their 3 founding members to the second level, duplicate that, and then teach them, those 9 people, to find their founding members, triplicate that. And all of a sudden, you're going to hit this thing called magic, right? That's exactly what happened with May. So do you want to do this, right? What's in it for you? You know, you like to have fun, lose some weight, gain some life, additional income. That's how I started. It went from additional income to dream income. Be able to work from anywhere, not just from home. We had the privilege, May and I and a couple other leaders in the company back in late 2019, to actually go and launch the Philippines team. You know, while we're there, we got paid every single Friday. You know, you own your life, the personal growth. I think this is the biggest thing for me, because this industry, referral marketing, is simply a personal development course disguised as a business opportunity. I became a better version of myself because of this industry. There's major tax advantages. You get award bonuses, recognition trips, like I mentioned with Triple Diamond, the retreat. But so I'm, you know, in closing, I'm just so very thankful for everyone here, and you know, truly thankful for Maeve for coming on, sharing her journey, sharing her story, because I know a lot of people can relate to that. Busy mom, had other priorities, but position yourself in one of the most lucrative, fastest growing home-based business opportunities in the world, that's making, you know, like paying people out more money, more ways, more often, with or without any experience, full-time or part-time. And in my case, when I started with spare time. So truly thankful for everybody here. You know, and so we see regular everyday people like this husband and wife from Houston, Texas, with no experience, earning an extra $400 car bonus as a diamond, right? I get these messages every day, right? Good morning, Siv. I just want to say, let you know, I started with Valentus August 225, and now 178. It's like people that hit plateaus needed that breakthrough or breaking through with Valentus in so many different ways, so many different shapes, and so many different forms. And so with that, if this is the first time you're seeing this, congratulations. If it's the second time you've seen it, please get your questions answered, because the last thing you want to say is no to what you don't know. Because man, I still thinking about to this day, and so grateful for my friend for reaching out to me back in 2017, and just sharing this with me and not being judgmental, because he allowed me to say yes, and I thought I was helping him out, and in turn, it changed my life. Because where would I be today if I hadn't said yes? Right? What's the alternative? So thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Have a blessed day.